Brutal attack inside a school bathroom, and it is caught on camera. The family of a girl beaten so badly she had a concussion is demanding more be done to discipline the teen responsible. This is video that the mother of the girl being attacked shared with us. It happened November 22nd at Allentown High School. Rebecca Diaz telling us today that her daughter's attacker is already back in school. District told her it's against their code of conduct, but not bullying by state standards. She's now fearful for her child's safety.
I feel the school should have taken the steps and taken the proper steps in saying, you know what, this is not going to be tolerated, and send a message. If this happens, you will be expelled from school.
State police tell us no charges were filed since the school was handling it internally. The superintendent says situations like this are dealt with quickly and thoroughly in accordance with the student code of conduct. That violent assault on a student in Allentown shows how little has changed since 3 years ago when a Cane in Your Corner investigation on bullying cases in New Jersey being systematically underreported. News 12 senior investigative reporter Walt Kane looks at why some cases that seem like obvious bullying are ruled not to be.
This violent attack on a high school student in Allentown might appear to be an act of bullying. But under New Jersey law, it's not. When the victim's mother filed a bullying complaint, the district declared it unfounded. In an email to the victim's family, the vice principal explained why. He says, according to state law, for an incident to be considered bullying, it needs to have certain elements. In this case, he says, there was not a distinguishing characteristic that caused the incident, a characteristic like someone's race, religion, or disability. So this incident will go down as an act of violence, but not bullying.
If we're looking at a video and it shows one girl being attacked by another girl, and we don't have more context or history, we can't really say that it's, bullying.
In 2019, Cane in Your Corner investigated school bullying in New Jersey. We found the problem could be much worse than statistics show, in part because the definition of bullying was so restrictive.
They call it an anti-bullying law, and it's a misnomer. It's an anti-discrimination law on bullying.
After the first part of our investigation aired, the Murphy administration said the governor would reform the state's anti-bullying task force to come up with more effective bullying laws. But our investigation finds more than 3 years later, that task force has yet to hold its first meeting. As a member of that task force, are you concerned that it took this long for anything to come about?
Well, I didn't like that it took this long. On the other hand, let's remember that for the last 2 years, we've been in the pandemic.
We reached out to the Murphy administration to ask why it had taken over 3 years and there was still no meeting of the task force. The administration did not respond. But this afternoon, Stu Green says the administration contacted him and said the task force would meet for the first time this spring. In Your Corner, I'm Walt Kane, News 12.
Walt, thank you. And if you have a story you think needs to be investigated, you can get Cane in Your Corner. Just call 732-738-CANE or email caneinyourcorner@news12.com.